Take control of your life with time management. I'm too busy. Does that sound familiar with you? When talking about time, we always feel like we don't have much time at all. Therefore, we are losing most of our opportunity to do things that we are really like in life. Don't you agree with that? Yes, it can be a great disappointment to let anyone down or drop the ball on an important task. At the end, we are giving up our beautiful life and agree just to go with the flow and living in a habit of rushing, urging things, living like a robot day in day out by default of endless tasks. And we felt overwhelmed at all the time. We all know that time is priceless. All humans have the same amount of time in a day. We have 24 hours a day that we cannot ask for extra. And time management can be challenging, but it's possible if we start with a system and maintain it well. Do you think all of us need a system? This is what Anthony Robbins, the famous life coaching guru, saying. Harnessing your time management will help you avoid unhappiness at work and in life. Let me walk you through on how to take control of work-life balance by implementing the time management system. This is the first essential step that you need to take, the goal setting. In developing your time management system, you are to determine the big why, meaning the big goal that need to be achieved. Take some time of your time to figure out the big why. After that, work on your steps or way to achieve your goal. The big why is your long-term goal. And in the process of achieving it, don't forget to break down short-term goals to achieve in the process of achieving the big why. Over the time, by achieving the small goal, it gives the indicator that your activities are leading towards the goal that you already set earlier. Now, what you have to do next? You do to-do list. By nature, as a human being, we have this common problem, which is forgetting things. To do well in time management, after setting a goal is a listing, meaning to-do list. Often many tasks unattended, not because you don't have time, but it's because you don't remember to do them. You never plan them. As a result, you always have to extend your working hours to fulfill the task that's supposedly to be attended during your working hours. By doing to-do lists, you don't need to burden your brain by forcing them to remember all the tasks, and the chance of missing the task is probably lower. Make the to-do list more effective by selecting and list down the tasks from the most important one to the lesser one. Do it in point form. Check each task after you accomplished it, and this will help you to motivate to continue progress. After you already have the to-do list, let's maximize the productivity. But how are we going to do it? By prioritize our work tasks. Before you can start to prioritize your tasks, clear goal setting is very important because you need to select the right task that can lead closer to your goal. Decide tasks that most important one to be completed first. This is to maintain your productivity. Another advantage of prioritizing tasks is to avoid or reduce overwhelm situation. Did you know 70% of employees feel overwhelmed by their workload? And lastly, remember always to analyze and rank the tasks based on their urgency and how important is the task for you to attend as your priority. Next, we need tools. Essential tools in time management is calendar. To align with your prioritized tasks, you can keep track on your daily tasks by scheduling your tasks weekly, where you adjust your priority deadline as needed. You can simply use a planner for a weekly activity or task, monthly and yearly planning, which you may create it by your own by using Excel, or you can use any ready-to-use calendar that might be useful to you, such as Google Calendar or Evernote. We already have tools for your time management. And now what we should do? Block your time. Let me introduce you to this Pomodoro technique. This technique is introduced by an Italian entrepreneur named Francesco Cirillo in 1980s. You know that he used tomato-shaped kitchen timer to set his time, to organize his study schedule. The word Pomodoro actually means tomato. Pomodoro is about helping you to reduce distraction while you are working on your priority task by setting every 25 minutes time block to attend your priority task. You may have interval time in between 5 to 10 minutes coffee break, go for a walk, or do some self-care activity in between your block time. By applying this technique, you may have a balanced productivity progress. You may apply this technique even when you're at home attending your house chore or having fun time with your loved one. And lastly, what we have to do to complete our time management system is to delegate. It means delegating what others can and should do. So it frees up some space for others' important things for you to handle. That is all that you need to create a time management system. I would like to share with you here the benefit of time management. You have planned for anything go smoothly. Secondly, you have the schedule and step to make a work done with great success. Third, you are ready at all times and important people have a good impression on you because you arrive early. You are ready early. The fourth benefit, you don't panic at all because you have contingency plan. With time management will help you to reduce or might eliminate stress and anxiety. 6. Easy in making decisions in any situation. I'd like to summarize. Time management is all about setting a system of organizing and planning for work-life balance. Effective time management can enhance both our personal life and professional life. Start from now and don't wait anymore because procrastination habit can lead to time management process fail. Thank you for now.